Hello, fellow book loving friends. My name is Dee Armstrong. I'm a writer, mother of five, book lover, teaholic, gardening ninja, black belt, and my grandma name is Lolly. Welcome to my July author news and my writing world where firecrackers and sparklers are lighting up the sky with love and laughter. So much news! My family is growing. I have to tell you, my son Connor has proposed to Dewana. And it's a weird feeling to see your youngest child grow up into a man that I can be proud of. I feel very blessed for the girl he's picked out. She's beautiful on the inside and out, and she is a lovely addition to our family. I knew for a whole month, maybe 2 months, before Connor proposed. And I have to tell you, I am terrible at keeping secrets. And I'm proud to say that I zipped my lip and didn't let anybody know. I kept my lips closed on this one. My daughters and I wanted to sneak down and take pictures. And when my son said no, okay, we thought we'd send a drone over top and, he wouldn't hear the humming of it. But he said no. And then we thought, okay, satellite feed. He said no. So we had to be patient and wait. But I hear from Dewana that he did really great. And she came home as a brand new addition to our family. Now, if you missed Spill the Tea book chat where Dewana and Connor joined me, I've placed the link in the newsletter. They were a lot of fun, and you'll see what a cute couple they make. In July, I'm doing something crazy for the Spill the Tea, and I'm spilling on my own novel. I feel kind of weird doing this, but my own novel, Visions of Emerald. And the reason is that I will be at the Homestead Hotel in Hot Springs, Virginia, where it's the hotel that I loosely base the novel after. It's the setting of the novel. And I'm excited to talk about the differences between the real hotel and the hotel in my book, the characters, and how the idea of the trilogy formed. I'm waiting back to hear back from the Homestead for permission to videotape, blog. I'm showing my age here. Record from their premises, from the different parts of the hotel, and hopefully they say yes. Otherwise, I will be spilling from my very lovely hotel room. But if they do, I'm hoping to show you the dining room, the phone booths that played such a huge part in Sleepwalking with Ruby, the grand ballroom, the theater. I'm really hoping they say yes. Now, if you missed June's Spill the Tea book chat, Kimberly Bell's book, Stranger in the Lake, you will find a link to watch it in the newsletter. Now, I still have the book, Stranger in the Lake. And no, I'm not keeping it, I promise. Our winner is Deanna Miller, and she has won this, and I just need to check with her on what signed book she wants of mine, because I happen to know that I talk to a lot of my readers, I already know that Deanna has already a signed copy of all three of my books, so I'm not sure if she wants an early release of one of my new books signed, or if she wants a signed book for a friend. But as soon as I do, I'll get that book to Deanna. In the newsletter, I have a sneak peek from the rough draft of my novel, J.D. and the Broken Promise, that I'd love to read to you. In the past sneak peeks, you've learned that J.D.'s haunted by a ghost that only she can hear, smell, and see. She's a private investigator on her first stakeout and she's at a diner in Virginia. It's after midnight, and she's there to report the location of a bad guy who skipped out on bail. She calls him Godzilla Khan because of his size, and while she's at the counter in the diner, and while Godzilla Kong's in the bathroom, JD notices a little boy in Godzilla Kong's truck. And she gets this gut feeling deep inside her that he should not be there, that he should not be with Godzilla Kong. And she goes out to the truck and she tries to get the little boy to leave, as you've read in the past sneak peeks. But he's too scared, and she knows that she has to stop Godzilla Kong from leaving with the boy. So here's my sneak peek. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. Knife hidden against her leg, JD entered the bathroom. The stench of human feces socked her in the nose. Her gag reflex kicked in and she fought the urge to hurl. Ugh, what did Godzilla Kong roll in? She cupped her free hand over her nose and mouth, the one time I'd welcome the woman's lavender smell. Half a mirror hung above a one-tap sink. A cracked urinal laid on the floor. There were 2 stalls, 1 door. Brown sludge seeped from the doorless stall, making a chunky, funky path to a drain in the middle of the cement floor. Godzilla Khan exited the doorless stall, zipped his pants, but skipped the sink. He stared at her and his lips twisted into a cruel smirk. Wrong bathroom, stupid cow. At the sheer size of him, JD's heart slammed against her ribs like an animal trapped in a cage of bones. If she kept him off her, she might stand a chance. Distract him, and hopefully help would arrive in time. There's a boy in your truck. Yeah, what of it? He doesn't belong there. What the hell do you know? Godzilla Kong's eyes were as empty as the make-believe character she named him after. JD'd met those empty eyes before, from a boy on the street who sold his body for food. He'd seen things, heard things, done things that had sucked the humanity out of him. The boy doesn't belong to you. JD widened her stance and raised her knife. I hope you liked it. The story will build with each newsletter that I send out. Also in the newsletter are pictures of Connor proposing and my July Employee of the Month, someone I see almost every day, and a link for you to listen to the first 15 minutes of my book, Haunted by Amethyst. I know that there are writers inside of all of us, and as always, I feel that school is never out for the pro. And if you're a writer, an aspiring writer, join me in a live webinar with Margie Lawson called Unpredictable Sells Books. It's 2 hours out of your month that will improve your writing. If you haven't already joined my Facebook group, Dee Armstrong's Book Loving Friends, what are you waiting for? Here I chat with readers. You can join Spill the Tea live with me. We talk everything books, and I spill on my own books in progress, and sometimes I spill a little too much. If you loved my trilogy, please leave a review on Amazon. It makes a huge, huge, huge difference for authors. Post with our Facebook group, Dee's Book Loving Friends, your thoughts and what book you're reading right now. Hearing from readers is a bright spot in my day. Well, that's it for me, Dee, and my July newsletter. Thank you for being a book-loving friend. I love sharing with you. Wishing you health, happiness, and happy reading. As always, you'll find me writing on the porch. Hugs for now. Bye, everybody. See you next month.